What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And the more you check your money, the slower it grows. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is something that I truly believe in because I feel like looking at your money and putting your attention at it all the time, looking at your portfolio every day is not going to make it grow any faster. In fact, it's probably going to make it so when you look at your portfolio, you're going to be like, why is it going down? And then at which point you're going to try to take money out. And that's where people make most of their mistakes when it comes to investing. I know how exciting it can be with watching your money go up, but at the same time, watching your money go down can be very taxing on your emotions. And that's why I preach about just starting with investing like $100 a month, because it's not a lot, but it gets you really into the game of investing and showing you like how your money grows or how like the market fluctuates. And this is very important to get the psychology of money down, because if you never learn it, you're going to think investing is like gambling, and it doesn't have to be. There's a way to do it passively and to grow your money over time. For example, if you put in $100 a month into your account, in 10 years it could grow to $18,000. In reality, it's actually $12,000 if you saved it, but that growth happens because it's in the market and you put in something that has an average return of 8 to 10%. That's where you're going to be with. And then it just exponentially grows over time from there. But if you never get to that point, you'll never know how your money can grow. And that's like a lot of people. They get stuck in this cycle of seeing their money grow, and then something comes up and they're like, I need the money now, or they're scared of losing all their money. And we're in the game of investing for the long term. This is money that we put aside to pay ourselves to work harder in the background. And looking at it all the time is just going to make you be hyper focused on it. Now, I agree, looking at it is going to help you with learning how, those analytics play into your future investments and stuff. But I don't, if you're investing and setting up systems where every month money is automatically going into your brokerage account and it's going into something like SPY or VOO or QQQ, something that's just tracking the S&P 500, you're going to be good over time. And that's the best way to invest, is not worrying about it. Putting the system in and not looking at your portfolio is probably the two top best advice things I could tell you to do if you're getting into investing, because it totally eliminates the thinking of how much you want to invest. When you're dollar cost averaging, you're not worrying about if the market is down or up or whatever, because you're always buying. So when you take out that element, and then you also take out the element of looking at your portfolio and checking your money all the time, it's just working in the background, and you check in on it periodically, maybe quarterly or, once a week or something. You just kind of check in and you're like, oh, the money's doing that. Because there's been months where I've lost $20,000 in a week. And if I didn't have my emotions around investing down, that type of stuff will just affect a regular new investor, and they'll just pull all their money out. Most of the time taking their money out at a loss. So you lost money. And that's not the point. If you're going to do that, you might as well just take out your money every time it's up. And at least you make a profit that end. But most investors end up taking their money when it goes down. So you end up losing money. And then you have a bad sentiment around investing. And you never have generational wealth for yourself. Like, this is the fastest way to make money. This is why I'm so excited about it. Like, you're like, why does this kid come on here every day and talk about money and investing and wealth? It's because I actually can talk about this with anybody forever. I just literally got out of meeting a YouTuber. I'm here at the same spot that I met him in like 2 weeks ago, and I invited him to go grab coffee, and he accepted about it. But we were just talking about money and YouTube, and what I loved about it was that, like, we were both kind of in the same place of, like, in our lives of worrying about money and worrying about growing on YouTube. And if I talk about this stuff with anybody else, I can hear myself talking and talking and talking, and the other person's not interested. They might be interested at first, but as it goes on, like, I'm just talking about it. And today that didn't happen. We literally spent 2 hours talking about YouTube and investments, and could have kept doing more, but wanted him to enjoy the rest of his weekend. But that's what I'm talking about, is if you're talking about it with other people and all that stuff, you're going to be in the mode of it. And I'm telling you this stuff because I don't want you to be obsessed with your money to the point where you're looking at it every day. I just want you to be obsessed with your money where you're obsessed about how like spending less makes it grow, how making more makes it grow, how learning more about it makes it grow. Like, this is all the stuff I want you to learn about, because I was there at that point where I might have been overdrawing my accounts and I was living paycheck to paycheck. And the second I really started understanding that finances, that if I take accountability for it and I own it, and I know that all my daily habits add up to where I want to be, it's really not that hard. And that gets you to the point where, like, you don't have to check your money every day, because you're making right money moves to put yourself in a better situation for the future. And he lives the same type of frugal lifestyle I do, where like we just keep our cost of living down and we don't overspend on things. Like, I'm at the laundromat doing my clothes right now. Why? Because my rent is so cheap, and it's actually a really nice laundromat, that if I upgrade just to be like keeping up with lifestyle creep or, the Joneses or whatever, like I wouldn't have as much money going into my investments, where I wouldn't have over 6-figure net worth, where I don't have to worry about much things. Like, life is good. I don't have problems like I used to have. And, all the problems I do have now don't even compare to how in-depth they were before. And a lot of that has to do with me being financially secure and having that security in the background, knowing that if anything were to ever happen, I'll be okay. Now, that doesn't stop me about worrying about money ever. Like, I still worry about, keeping my bills down low or things that might pop up, but that's just normal. But it's not as bad as what it was before, when I didn't have money. And that's essentially why I made this channel, and that's why I make these videos. It's not like so you guys are giving me your money or whatever, your attention. It's really like, this is the best way I can talk to the masses about what's changed my life financially. And I think it could help you guys out a lot too. So once you get into investing, I recommend not looking at your portfolio, not looking at every day. Even with YouTube, like, I try not to just look at the numbers so much so I don't get obsessed with subscribers. Like, I'm happy with my 200 subscribers. Like, I want to be just as happy with 200 subscribers that I would be with 1 million subscribers. So that's all that you should be doing. Wealth isn't built every day with the stuff that you see. It's really the stuff that's in the background working for you, your investments, your automation, your systems. So that's the foundation of it. If you can set that up, and then you follow the rule of not really obsessing about looking at the numbers and stuff, over time, your stuff is going to look incredible, and you're going to be in a way better spot today than you were in yesterday. So that's pretty much all I got for this video, guys. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. You're the best. This is who I do it for, you. Leave me a comment. Let me know you made it this far in the video, or let me know, like, do you look at your numbers a lot, or when did you stop looking at them? Because if you're like me, you don't really check it that often, because it's like when you do go to check it, it seems to be doing better, and that's the best way to be. So let me know what you think. Should you be looking at your numbers a lot? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me know in the comments. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives like yourself take what you love and turn it into something real and build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, like it, smash that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop new content like this. I drop videos daily. So also subscribe to the channel. It's free. It helps me out. It helps the channel out. And you can always change your mind whenever you want. So if you hit that subscribe button right now, it'd mean the world to me. Thank you. I know you just did it. And join my free school community. The description has the link to that. It's a free community for people that want to get to know me more. It's pretty much a free chat room. I'm in there. I got a call in a little bit with one of our members, just getting to know him in a situation. And if you're looking to grow in the next year or just for your future, this is the place to do it, to have conversations. I can take a look at your stuff, whether it's your YouTube, your investments, or just whatever you got going on, and we can help each other. So that's what it's there for. Hit the school community. The link is in the description. Creative Momentum. It's free. Do it now. And if you like this video, you're going to like this video right here, or this video right here. YouTube is recommending you're going to really like them, and I know you will. So check those out. All right, guys, you're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boom.